What's up, AfterBuzzers? Welcome back to the Real Housewives of Orange County. You guys are not ready for this episode. It is videos and vendettas. We got booze, boobs, and strippers. Stay tuned.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Dance. We gotta top that up. We gotta top that weaning party, kids, because
you know what? They had everything but the pole, right?
So Jamie, I was like, yeah. Oh,
Jamie Foxx is
I didn't know what was happening.
We like it. Okay.
I love it. Oh, dang, Ryan is coming in. Ryan's up with the DJ tonight.
Ryan's like, I'm about to have a good time.
Welcome back, you guys. I am so happy to be here with my amazing panel. My name is Amanda Terry, and I am here with Shanti, who's an amazing red carpet host.
What's up, you guys?
We have Carla, straight from the OC, so she's the #1 fan of the Real Housewives of Orange County.
Hi, everyone.
And then we have Regina, who is also a red carpet host and a fitness connoisseur.
Yes.
And a great cook.
Yeah, we were just talking about this. So dinner's on you next week. You're gonna bring us some
drinks.
Yeah.
I could do that.
We'll think about it for the last show.
Yes.
I like that.
Reunion or something.
I
look
love
forward
the
to.
energy tonight, you guys. Our energy is just as strong as what we saw tonight. Make sure you guys stay tuned because we have the live chat up. We have news and gossip, and we have lots of other information for you guys, so please don't go anywhere. So let's just start off. Overall thoughts. Who wants to go first?
Oh, gosh.
That's
I wrote
Regina.
that overall thought. Oh, God. Let me see. Did I write it? Yeah,
you got
I
notes.
did.
Regina's got
2
pages
pages of
every
notes.
week. Okay, what do you think, Regina? What's your overall?
said they need to stop drinking
Amen to that.
because their memories are fading.
And they're making
Today, they were like
Some
all
crazy
over the
decisions.
place with trying to remember what they said and what they didn't say.
I was getting confused.
Yeah.
What did you think?
It's hard to follow. Also, I feel like I'll stop drinking. Every time I feel like it's bad, and then it gets worse, and I'm like, don't you have husbands? Like, I'm so confused.
Kids?
Don't you have to watch this back eventually? Like, are you proud of yourself?
This is my worst nightmare because I have the worst memory when I'm sober, and then it is like exponentially worse when I'm drinking. So I can't even
that's
imagine
terrible.
trying to like recount stories like they do in Housewives, and I would be bad. But episode, I give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Ooh.
Really?
5.
I give it.
That's generous.
I'm gonna give it a 7. Only you guys. Charles, like what? Only because you guys, this party, I was like, I honestly could not.
She had to rewind it.
She's at a loss for words.
I'm seriously speechless. I was like, this is crazy. I liked it. I liked it a lot. We opened it with Vicki and Tamrya, and then actually it starts with the lunches. So at the one lunch, it's, help me guys if I forget, it's Vicki, Tamrya, and Emily, correct? And then the second lunch was Braunwynn?
Gina, Kelly,
Gina, Kelly,
and Braun. I don't think Braun was in.
It was just Gina and Kelly.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. It was a lot tonight, you guys. So the lunches, it was crazy because they were both like talking crap on each other, and it was literally panning from this lunch to that lunch, and it was honestly comical. Can you guys tell me what you thought about the lunches and how they were bickering and...
Well, I want to start with Kelly because she's
Okay.
like super angry about like Tamra being overheard saying the thing about pushing the mom down the stairs. So she's in the wrong for being mad about that because Tamra was really just recounting the story. But she is right about the fact that Tamra is like starting all this crap. She's talking about it to everyone. Like she literally is kind of the originator of the gossip. So she's not really right in what she's mad about this week, but overall she is right.
But, you know, Kelly should be, in a way, thankful to Tamra because it allowed her to pick up the phone to call her mom.
Yeah, she was saying it was a silver lining.
Yeah, she was worried about her mom hearing about it and everything. And, you know, sometimes out of something negative, something good can come about. And so she felt good about doing the right thing and calling her mom. So that was a good thing for her to do. And of course, the mom.
Yeah, she got emotional.
Of
she was
course.
crying. Yeah.
And the mom was on her side right away.
She told Tamra to shut her mouth
for defamation. So like mother, like daughter, maybe.
Yeah, she put it in Kelly's head for sure, and Kelly's running with that. We do know that there was like blocking going on. So I guess Kelly blocked Tamra and Vicki, and then so they blocked her back.
Like this is a bunch of like adults still do that is like, insane.
I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna unfollow. Like, is it really that important? Like, you guys are on a show together. Like, you're gonna see each other.
Who even has the energy for that? And it's like they're well-known people, so I'm sure whatever happens, that you're gonna find an article here or them on the story with someone else. Like, you can't avoid them. Grow up, like, or just unfollow. Why do you need a block? It's so mature.
I got really confused when Tamra said that she was supporting Kelly, not spreading rumors. Nobody would have known about that comment unless Tamra said it out loud. Mm-hmm. So that is spreading a rumor. Like, that is adding drama, and that's being dramatic. That's causing a problem.
Her, right? She said somebody recorded her secretly while she was out having lunch.
Oh, and no, last episode when her and Shannon were out, that was during filming, that somebody, that one
overheard.
Of the, overheard and like.
Okay.
And so she only heard the snippet of her saying, her mom went down the stairs. But I just realized something, like, you know how this fight with Tamra and Kelly started like a week or maybe 2 weeks ago? Mm-hmm. Like, you think that Tamra, when she heard that Kelly was saying something about her, she would just pick up the phone and call her and be like, what's going on? Like,
Tamra, you think Tamra's gonna do that?
I think that a normal person that has a really good friendship with someone, like, think about Shannon and Tamra, how they like hashed out in like one quick conversation. Like, you think that Tamra, I have a lot to say
about Shannon and Tamra tonight.
You would think that Tamra, if she really cared about Kelly and her friendship, she would have picked up the phone instead of like letting it fester and went to everybody else and talked about it. To me, that just says that you're guilty.
Agreed.
Because if you knew that everything that she was saying was wrong, you would just be like, dude, what's going on? And the fact that she kind of just let it go and didn't confront it, right off the bat.
It's guilt.
I don't know. That's what it means. That's kind of shows to me.
I
agree.
Find a lot of women do that in certain circles.
Let's jump into the live chat. What's going on?
So we have Charlotte Chaws. My Tuesday AA is on AfterBuzz Anonymous. LOL. I feel that way sometimes. Yeah. And then she says tonight was confusing and a snooze fest. Emily getting the lap dance was the best and probably most action she got this year.
Oh.
And I think so too.
And it was so funny because who was it that said that Emily likes small men?
And it looked Kelly,
like,
right?
Yeah, it looked like Emily was picking the guy up, not him picking her up.
They were having a blast
it was real.
at that party.
Wow.
I wanted to talk about the lawsuit with Kelly and Shannon.
Shannon and Tamra.
Right, Shannon and Tamra, but with Jim, which is Alexis Bellino's ex-husband. So they're in a lawsuit, and that's why Kelly is being brought in, because she's saying that she's going to talk about, defamation of character or whatever is being said, so they're worried about a whole nother lawsuit. And I want to know how you guys feel about that.
I wasn't aware of that to begin with.
Me neither.
But I'm not surprised at all.
I didn't know until tonight.
His name is Jim, right?
Jim.
Can we look it up real quick and just the gist of it? I mean, I think he's suing for defamation of character.
Right.
I just don't know, I can't remember, my bad memory, the details.
Yeah, I want to know that. And, Kelly called Tamra white trailer trash Tamra. That was like a statement.
That's what's hard for me to like Kelly. Like, I like her and then I dislike her.
Me too.
Then she gets so angry and then she kind of loses all credibility with me when she speaks about people like that. You know what I mean?
It just doesn't look good.
It's just a low blow.
It's
and when
really...
she keeps doing low blows, it's hard for me to have respect for her, even if she is right in this situation.
Do you
with
guys,
her and Tamra.
Aren't you? I find it very weird that, Shannon... I don't understand how Shannon doesn't, see through the Tamra BS. I really don't. Tonight I feel like I really am, leaving the Tamra bandwagon. Honestly, the way that she was treating Shannon tonight, Shannon called her crying. You know, they were getting ready for the weaning party, whatever.
Right.
Shannon literally called her best friend crying, telling her about it. And Tamra was like, it's just money. Like, it was literally so non-empathetic. It was not at all a friend. She didn't even act like she cared. She kind of just blew her off and then continued to get her makeup done. Like, I understand, like, the time and place probably wasn't the good, you know, that wasn't a good time. But I don't feel like she was a supportive friend whatsoever. And it kind of made me sad.
I just think,
Shannon.
what are you supposed to say in that, like, kind of situation? I don't think I would know
think it
to
was
say.
too bad.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. I thought it was pretty okay.
You
It
can't,
was so nonchalant.
well,
It was just very, like, it's just money. Okay, bye.
you
Like, it was
can't
just...
say to somebody
know.
it's just money. That's cold. Because she knows what kind of lifestyle she lives and she has children.
She wasn't able to make the money while he was out working because she was home with the kids.
yeah.
So it's like, that's not really fair.
It's more than it's just money. The fact is
It's a
you
principle.
were with this man for
17.
17 years, holding the fort down while he was out working and then having an affair on you. So,
And she was taking care of the kids.
you know what? Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Holding
crazy.
the fort down.
Yeah.
Whoever's in
Yes,
the fort.
yes.
He was keeping it from being burnt
Yes.
down or invaded.
Yeah.
If you want to use an analogy.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is she has every right to feel like she deserves half of everything.
Yeah.
Half is fair. So, Tamra coming across, and I do have a news item that speaks somewhat about Tamra
nice.
and her love for money.
Okay.
But, she was not being empathetic or sympathetic.
Thank you. I'm like, I really don't feel like she was at all.
I mean, hello, Tamra. Do we need to take you back to the days when you had no money to shake your memory?
Dang, shadiest moment, Regina. Shadiest moment. We're done. Okay. We got our shady moment over with. Sorry, special segment is
Wait a
already
minute.
done.
Me and Eminem were from Detroit, okay?
Girl, she got jokes tonight. Regina's coming in hot tonight. Okay.
I'm interested to see where. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm interested to see where Shannon and Tamra's relationship is now. Like, I haven't heard anything in the present that they're not friends anymore, and I think that in the reunion they're going to address all of this, and that we'll be able to see, like, Shannon will be able to watch this back, and we're going to hear her side of the story, which I'm excited to see.
So in the live chat, Give Me Shelter says, unpopular opinion, when your kids are school age, you go to work. So actually, this is my question. Going back to the, like, financial stuff, I think Shannon makes enough to support herself.
It's just not what she's used to
enough.
with David.
And let's be realistic, like, it's not, I'm sure, like, let's say when they go to college or when the kids really need something, I'm sure he'll step up, but I think she makes what she needs to make to live a good life. I genuinely, this is going to be, like, sound bad, but I think she's a little greedy in this whole situation. It's like, you don't need that much money. You could live a good life, stand on your own 2 feet, and be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure half of whatever
will
David
be
has
fine.
is a lot.
Yeah.
Well, to me, I'm not ever going to tell anybody you don't need that much money because
You
to
don't
me,
know what people. You don't know.
And you know what? The more the merrier is what I say. Put it in the bank for a cold day or whatever, rainy day.
My thing is it worth the struggle of going through the case, paying the lawyers, having...
Yeah, because the lawyer's fees. That's what I was thinking the whole time.
Not even that, but when she's sitting in the lawyer's office being like, the noises he was making, he was laughing at me. Is that really worth it to you for someone to, like, talk, like, kind of look down on you like that? To me, personally, that's not worth it. I'd walk away with whatever I can get and then just live my happy life. Like, I don't think going through that is really worth it to me.
But she wasn't the one that was being immature and stooping down low. He was the one that, you know, she was saying, I want this to be over. I want us to be amicable. Like, I felt that she was acting, from what I saw, like the bigger person in this situation.
You know what? When you're with anybody, man or woman, for a long period of time, from your young life
into your
and you help that person, both of you are like struggling together,
right?
And then you help that person. It could be the woman too.
Absolutely,
become successful, and then they decide to have an affair on you and walk out, or whatever reason it is. I'll be darned if I'm going to let you walk out and say bye, Boo, or bye, Felicia. No way. I'm getting paid. and I'm going to make sure I'm getting paid, honey.
It's the truth, especially if I raised your kid and
I forgot
had
about the
those
affair.
And then humiliated her with an affair. Oh, no.
How could I forget about the affair? It's not like Shannon left him. It's not like Shannon wanted the divorce. David was the one that the divorce is happening because of.
Right. Wait, so what exactly is she going after? Because wasn't it last season she was saying like she was going to get $30,000 a month for whatever?
That
I was just going to bring that up. That was like the child support that she was getting.
So what is she getting? What does she want now?
I don't know, but I guess I was a little bit confused because I guess until now, now they have a settlement, and then is it over?
Yeah, I think after trial.
So until trial, she gets child support, which was $30,000 a month.
And that's part of
no one
too.
Needs that kind of money.
That's crazy. But before we move any further, we do have a quick message to share with you viewers and listeners. So Shanti, can you go ahead and do so?
Yes, we just want to stop and thank you guys so much for supporting AfterBuzz. We all love being here and talking about the Housewives of Orange County every Tuesday night and being with you. We want you to stop right now, wherever you are, and like, subscribe, comment, say hi. We really appreciate it. We need your support, and we want to keep AfterBuzz going so we can continue to be here and talk to you guys.
Yeah, so, guys, thanks for your comments because I wanted to give a shout out.
Here we go.
No, seriously, to Lady Di, and I thank Leah. Thanks for your nice comments. We've got some.
Yeah, we appreciate the nice commentary.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving forward,
Are we done with the Shannon thing?
Wait, so they made another comment in the live chat, which I kind of want to elaborate on. Gives me shelter, tales all this time, men leaving the wife for another. That's why women have to be self-sufficient. Do you guys agree? Or you think
honestly, you guys, I just feel, or ladies, whatever. I just feel like we all need to stand on our own 2 feet, and we shouldn't have to, worry like, oh, am I going to be able to make it? Like, we can only depend on ourselves. Point blank. Period. Like,
so you don't think that she deserves any money?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying just in times like this, like that's why we should be I don't know. It's a very touchy situation. Yes, I think that she should get money. They were married for 17 years. She delivered their kids. She took care of their kids. They were in a relationship together. You know what I'm saying? That's a together thing. You know what I mean? And he cheated on her.
Listen.
They had an affair, and he had an affair, and they got divorced. I think that, yes, she is entitled to money.
Whether he cheated
I'm just saying, as
not.
women, like...
Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, like, as women, we all need to start realizing, like, there's so many women now that are taking care of men these days. Like, it's actually a very common thing. Like, women are paying guys bills. No, I'm not saying anybody here. I'm saying it's a lot more common. You know what I mean? It's a lot more common now. So I'm just saying, like,
I'm not.
We're getting stronger. You know what I mean? Like, we need to learn to stand on our 2 feet. Like, we can't always like.
And I think that she is. I think that she started with a business, which is like very admirable.
I'm not saying she's not. Yeah. And she's starting her lean cuisine.
I think that she definitely deserves some money. I don't know how much.
Absolutely.
I don't know what she's asking for, but I don't think that she deserves nothing. I don't agree with that.
Listen.
So do you think that she deserves half? That's what the California state law is, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but then there's stuff that could be overturned and blah, blah, blah.
A marriage is also a business. It's a business deal.
I don't want to be married after tonight.
Honestly,
It's a business deal. When you are in business with somebody, and I know the way I'm saying it might sound cold, but at the end of the day, if you have a business partner and that partner comes in one day and says, I don't want to be your partner anymore, and you built this multi-million-dollar business, you're going to tell me you're going to just let that person walk out
away with all the
and take whatever they want? No.
That's true.
Listen, I don't care if she was at home. We know Shannon is educated. She went to USC. Okay. We don't know what the situation was when she first got married and she was a stay-at-home mom. And you know what? Hats off to stay-at-home moms because that's a career in itself, raising your children. But she obviously, at some point, went back to work. But the point of it is this. She helped him build that business in so many ways that we can't count. Because when you're somebody's partner and you're really all in 100%, you're never off duty. You know what I'm saying? The blood, sweat, and tears is constant.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is if somebody walks out, you can't keep anybody in a relationship. But I'll tell you what, if I helped you build this from the ground up, I want 50% of it. And that's only fair, and I feel like that's what she deserves.
Right.
And then I'll just rest my case because, no, seriously, I have some friends that have gone through some really painful divorces. And you hate to get to that point, but that's where the business comes in. That's
true.
why a lot of people have prenups and postnups. Because when emotions are involved and you're not thinking right, it can go haywire.
Nasty.
And then throw a third party in it. And it's like you want to throw the match on the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's a lot. No,
Live
it's a
chat's
lot.
going off.
Let's tap into the live chat. What do we think, guys?
So Give Me Shelter agreed. Shannon should
Shelter. Who else do we have? No offense, Give Me Shelter.
She's in every week.
Shannon should get some money from the business they grew over the years. 2, she doesn't need alimony only to hang out with Tamra and Vicki. Justin Joyle, I keep forgetting that Shannon is actually making money from filming the show. Talk about getting no money. And then Charlotte Tarot Cha says, I'm over Shannon's divorce storyline. Same girl. What about Gina's divorce storyline? Who's next? Knock on wood, cough Emily.
Shane is not
moment.
going anywhere. Shane is not going anywhere.
That's right.
Yeah, I think their relationship is different than we think. Like, I think their relationship is better than we think.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree
Emily
with
and
that.
Shane.
And
For sure.
Emily is the breadwinner.
Okay, let's get into let's just get straight into the weaning party, you guys.
Disgusting.
This was like Girls Gone Wild times a million. Like, honestly. Where do you want to start, you guys? Okay, first off, I'm confused what a friggin' weaning party is. Apparently, she's been breastfeeding for 20 years, so she wants to throw a party now. To me, it's just an excuse to drink. And for more drama for the show, which is fine because it was a riot to watch tonight. I didn't really understand the whole party. I didn't understand why there were topless bartenders. I didn't understand why there were strippers. Emily was spanking the guy. It was like literally like a zoo. It was like drunk animals.
There was penises on walls. I'm like, what are you planning on doing with that?
It was a bachelorette party.
Braunwynn pulled like a dildo off the freaking thing.
When
and
she
almost
bit
fell.
the stripper, was she like biting
bit
his
his
chest?
chest.
I was like, is this what you do to strippers now?
She
I thought,
was
like,
wasted. Her shirt was literally open and her boobs
that was
were
the
hanging out.
bartender.
And then she
yeah.
flashed everybody. I'm like, and then Vicki, as soon as the strippers got there, Vicki was out. Vicki left. Shannon was so cute. She was literally like, "Oh, you're so kind, thank you." Like the girl was like literally trying to like give her a lap dance, and Shannon was like, "No, it's okay." But I mean, Braunwynn was like.
Braunwynn was the only reason why I gave this episode like a 6. Like the entertainment level was there. I mean, she was a hot mess, but I was enjoying it.
Before I forget,
yes.
I want to know if everybody agrees with me. Don't you feel like Braunwynn let Tamra off a little easy with their tit for tat because they're so attracted to each other?
She's just a
You
people
know
pleaser.
it.
She's a
I
people
feel
pleaser.
it.
Or she like wants to like get along with everyone so badly.
No, Braunwynn she likes Tamra. Like, you can tell.
Yeah, but she's like obsessed with her. It's like an obsession. It's like it's like that kind of thing where you're like it is kind of like a crush.
It's a
but
girl
it's like
crush.
But she like wants to have a friendship with her so bad.
She's desperate.
So she let her
It's coming off desperate.
So she let her off the hook.
Well, I didn't see the attraction between the two of them tonight until later.
Oh,
But
I was
when
like,
they were talking at the restaurant, it was more
she's like, I like
let's
you,
get
I like
this
you. Like,
straight.
they were like flirting. It was
Yeah.
a trip to me. I that's what I got from it.
But when she was talking to her husband, Braunwynn was talking to her husband about it, it was like Tamra was just another housewife to her, not that hot piece of whatever she wants.
So in the live chat, Justin Joyle says Braunwynn's level of being accepted factor is starting to get painful to watch.
I told you it's
Yeah.
coming off desperate.
No, it is.
No, it
Coming off
is.
desperate.
It is.
And it was at her love shack? Like, the party was
that
at her love
apartment.
shack. Braunwynn
Yeah.
has a love shack.
Just
It's
with her
just-
husband.
It's just an apartment that they use to get away. Like,
Oh, okay. I was
mean,
asking. I didn't know. It's
they
a love
can-
shack.
But let me just say, I want to apologize to Give Me Shelter.
She responded to Regina, how dare you?
We're not trying to, we just want to spread the live chat around. Carla, you know, we want to be fair and give everybody else a chance to get their comments in as well. Thank you.
Well, speaking of Give Me Shelter, she said Braunwynn is so desperate for friendship.
There we go.
Yeah. I mean,
we love you.
Thank you, yes.
Braunwynn's just like obsessed with being her friend that it's frustrating to watch Tamra talk so much crap about her. And then
that's what I'm saying.
But
Braunwynn
again,
let her off. Like
reunion, we're going to see it. We're going to see
Braunwynn
Braunwynn's
literally
reaction.
like let her on. Like, I don't, it's crazy to me. Also, what do you guys think about Gina saying that she's never seen Matt cry in 12 years and she saw Matt cry, so she thinks that now he is. What do you guys think?
Oh, she literally said
that. She literally said, Matt cried, and I think that he realized that he wants to fix it.
Because he cried. She said she was out with Dr. Hottie.
Crocodile tears.
Matt found out about it.
Manipulator.
But you know what?
The commentary.
If a guy that you've been with, this is just my opinion.
Married.
If a guy that you've been married to that long and you've never seen him cry,
that's weird.
And he all of a sudden cries, then you definitely should
manipulation.
go through with the divorce.
Yeah,
that's not where I thought you were going with this.
That's the best advice I've ever heard.
Yes.
Because that's manipulation to the fullest.
Well, because you don't know where those tears may lead. I mean, he's getting that emotional that he's crying about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That would kind of scare me because I feel like
he's crazy.
Okay?
He's a crazy. I think he's crazy.
He's very unstable.
Don't change that much now.
Literally, he's
and we've
unstable.
never even seen him, and we think he's unstable.
We've never even seen him.
Imagine if we did see him. I feel like we would go in.
But we know all about him, so.
I
just think he's so manipulative, like, and it would be so hard to be Gina because every part of her body wants to get back together with him, obviously, but you can't.
She's not going to get back with him.
No, thank
God.
She's
teasing him.
Thank God.
It's like a power struggle now. For her, it's a good thing. She's feeling empowered by him coming after her.
I still think he has a lot of power, though.
Well, she needs to be careful about it.
Thank God Dr. Hottie's there.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Is that who she's with now?
I think so,
guess.
yeah.
I saw a picture of him. I was like, oh, okay. I see. Looks nice.
Yeah.
Did you ladies think it was interesting moving on to Kelly, since we didn't really see that? I feel like we didn't really see that much of her tonight. But she was out to lunch with her other friends, so she wanted to separate herself from the Tres Amigos because she's tired. She feels like she doesn't have real friends. That was very interesting to see.
I thought that was big of her. She
Me
did
too.
the right thing.
Me too. And then Tamra's over there like, oh, she's guilty. She knows what she did. It's just like, I can't stand Tamra at this point. Like, it's so fake. It's such lies. Like, she's so... I just want her to get called out so bad on every level. Like, I can't wait for the reunion.
It's like,
I'm excited.
Why walk into the lion's den when you know what's going to happen as soon as you walk in there? You know?
I would be so nervous if I was her. Like, honestly, because it's like, it's the end of the season and they get to see everything that was said about them. Like,
but also Kelly's got to get over the victim. Like, everyone's talking about me. Like, but it's like, shut up. You know.
She's got such a hot temper, but we do have some juicy Kelly news.
Yes,
I'm excited.
We will definitely get there. But we'll just, I guess, jump into our special segment, which is Shadiest Moments, which we already voted Regina.
Yeah, you were literally the shadiest.
Oh my God! Well, then pass me up.
Okay, Carla, what's your shadiest moment?
I really don't have one, and I'm very surprised by that. Cause
I really don't have one either.
No,
I don't have anything written down. I'm blank. It's blank.
Yes, I have two.
It's literally blank.
Okay, so the first one is when Kelly called Tamra white trash.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
okay.
She said manipulated by white trash Tamra, which I was like,
quote,
damn,
unquote.
girl. And then also, like, this is more like when she was getting up and she's like, my mom hates Tamra. She's been warning me about her. Like, she's the worst person ever. I was like,
just left
damn,
Shannon
your
sitting
mom?
there?
Like, your mom hates her too?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty shady.
Is it weird that I think these things are normal now? Coming from Kelly? Like, I don't even think they're shady anymore. I just think it's her being herself. Like, it's just like, oh, this is Kelly.
White trash is pretty bad, but yes, it is very Kelly. It's not it's not bad on the Kelly meter.
Yeah, no, that's
you know what I'm saying?
Mild.
But
for
she
sure.
said Tamra was dumb as a box of rocks.
That was your shadiest?
Well, I mean, that was one of them. I mean, she was
What's your
all
other
over the
ones?
place with, the trailer trash part.
She's like, let me get my note.
Emily likes little guys. that was shady to me.
Can we do raunchiest moment?
Let's do raunchiest.
Yes, please.
Let's do
That's
raunchiest.
raunchy.
Okay, what's the raunchiest?
Mine was the stripper motorboating Emily's boobs. I was like, oh shit, that was intense.
I thought it was kind of funny. Well, I don't know what you call this. Not raunchy or shady. Maybe shady. But Vicki was like, I'm not having it. And she left.
She's like, I'm out.
That was
She
funny
didn't
to
want
me.
any part of that.
She's married to a cop now. She didn't want to get handcuffed.
My raunchiest moment was when Braunwynn just went like this and showed her tits.
Oh.
It was like, okay.
It was like, why?
Like she wanted to show him.
She sent Tamra a picture of her boobs, remember?
Yeah, she's into it.
So, I don't know,
crazy.
they were just
She's
all
into
over
it.
the place.
And so in the live chat, Justin Joyle says shadiest moment, hashtag it's only money. That actually is pretty
That was. Thank you. That was shady.
Yes. But let's get into some exciting news and gossip. Regina, take it away.
TV News.
Congratulations to Kelly Dowd, who got engaged to her Fox News anchor boyfriend, Rick Leventhal, after a whopping 3 months of dating. Kelly says the two are planning to marry in October 2020.
How do you know somebody in 3 months? I'm sorry, I don't care how much time you spend with them.
What is so amazing about Kelly? She's been engaged like 4 times, I feel like, in her life. Like, I'm confused.
Okay, well, we got more dirt. Okay. Let's talk about that after we get through this news.
Oh, my God.
So, speaking of Tamra Judge, Alexis Bellino has a few words for Tamra. I quote, she says that Tamra is two-faced. I was on the show with her for 4 years, and I have firsthand knowledge about how she sells her soul every day to make a paycheck. So I'm just saying,
a statement.
She needs to freaking watch it and be really careful because God is on the throne.
Ooh.
Payback is a dog, right? And then last but not least, Vicki Gunvalson recently revealed whether or not she would return for season 15 of the show. And she's quoted as saying, let me just say this. I'm never coming back in a reduced role.
Oh.
Let's just say that I'm either in all the way or I'm out.
Nice.
And that is the news.
That definitely sounds like Vicki. 100%.
Well, can you blame her?
No.
She agreed to this season.
Well,
I thought it was weird that she showed up to Braunwynn's party with no invite. I was like,
And also when she doesn't like Braunwynn.
yeah.
It was so weird.
I'm all
I thought
for
that
her coming back full time.
I thought it was weird that like everybody was so upset about Kelly not okay, like move on. Like everybody was just it was such a subject that Kelly
I didn't
wasn't
think
there.
it was. Did you guys?
Well, no, Kelly's not coming. It was like, oh, Kelly's not coming. Like it was just, to me, I don't know. It just,
I thought they were like, okay, and then they moved on. No?
In the live chat, Shady Booty's saying Kelly's bedroom skills get her the ring every time. I think that's what it is, honestly.
Yeah, she's like a hot, crazy girl where like you really want her and then you realize that you can't handle her for like long term and then it ends. That's my theory, at least.
Men love crazy women.
I
That's
know.
my theory.
A little bit. In the
Yes.
beginning.
And
They
then-
can't have crazy like long term though. Right?
No.
They can have a little bit of crazy,
You're right.
but not a lot of crazy.
Not
I feel
long
like
term.
they
Right.
think that we're crazy, and then when we like don't give them what they want, then they miss the crazy. Like they call us crazy, you know?
So you're saying you're crazy.
You're admitting to being crazy is what you're doing.
Amanda's
Well,
like, I mean, it's not like they say that
I'm
we're
not.
crazy and sometimes we're crazy and I don't know.
To me,
I'm not admitting to being crazy at all.
to me,
Just messing with you.
Just kidding.
to me, it's always good for a woman to have in her arsenal.
Some crazy?
That
Really?
To have some crazy?
yes.
Well, okay, what kind of
So
crazy,
a
Regina?
guy knows it.
Okay, so what kind of crazy?
Regina has
really,
taught us so
really,
much
really
today.
quickly, let's just get some, like, what would you give
Well,
advice
first
to
of all,
women being crazy? Like, what kind
like
of crazy?
a
I want
guy-
to know this. I
You
want to know.
gotta be in a.
Okay, everybody get your notepads.
Crazy in the bedroom?
Ready? Okay.
A guy needs to respect you. So a
Okay.
woman needs to let a guy know, you know, if you don't respect me, then you will suffer the consequences of me getting crazy on you. It's just like
Okay, I'll admit to that.
walk up into a club and your boyfriend said he was hanging out with his buddies, watching the game at his buddy's house, and then you were
watching the game at the club
with you and your girlfriends, and here he is in the corner talking to some chick. Well,
that's allowed for craziness.
One of his boys goes over to him and it's like, he sees you and it's like hightailing it out of there. You gotta let a guy know to a certain degree.
Okay.
You gotta respect me, or the crazy will come out.
Are we showing up to the club?
Yeah.
Don't let a guy walk all over you.
Never.
Change the story.
Respect.
Never.
Self-respect first, though.
Absolutely.
When you respect yourself, they'll respect you.
For sure. Okay, is there anything else that we would like to go over?
Can we talk about the Key West trigger real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
yes. Oh my God, yes.
I don't get it.
What did you guys think?
I don't get it.
I think that she's being dramatic.
It's like, what if it happened like you Italy? Are you never gonna go to Italy again?
Yeah.
I know. I just don't get it. What if it's like?
I thought she made a big deal out of it. For nothing,
I know,
yeah.
but I'm trying to understand her side of the story. But yeah, I was like, it's just Florida. Like, you don't actually know for sure that that's where it happened just because you went on that he went on trips with her and that was one of the places that they went.
And not even that. It's like it's such a big place. Like, it's not like you're staying at that hotel where that hotel that you thought it happened. It's like, do you know what I mean? It was just like really like silly to me.
Because her doing that is letting the past control her. And you know what I'm saying?
Oh, by her not going?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
I would go to Key West, honey, and paint my own memories.
I would make Key West my bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
I would go with a heartbeat.
Yes.
Yeah.
What she said.
But everyone, remember how Emily was saying that? And was like,
and no one
are you
agreed
sure?
with her?
Like, why don't you go and try to own it? And everyone's like, no. And it was like, all right, well, I kind of agree with her. But I wouldn't have spoken up then either, you know?
No, yeah.
One thing, you know what? One thing I don't like about a group of friends of women, if they're really down for you, if I'm really down for my good friend, I'm not going to baby you. I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying?
Like you have to be honest with your friends.
You're a grown woman, boo.
If you care about somebody, you're gonna be honest with them.
Or don't ask for my opinion.
But also,
don't tell me that.
I know that's right.
Corda seems like a very
I'm like, girl,
friend. Yes. She seems like an honest friend.
But with that said, if my friend was super passionate about that, was like, I don't want to go, then I'd be like, okay, like it's up to you.
Right.
You know?
No, you have to respect their opinion. You should be able to say what you think without it being like a cry fest or like you're attacking.
Yeah. Good friends, then you give your friends some really honest to goodness food for thought that you would want somebody to give you.
For sure.
And I'd be like, girl, pack that bag, honey, and you might find your next husband in Key West.
Ooh, that would be a great story.
Seriously.
Don't block you good, you know?
Before we move on to predictions, I would like to jump back into the live chat and see what's going on.
Let's see. Charlotte Tara Chaw's Kelly getting married on 10/10/20, which is I never realized that's pretty cool. Did we watch the BravoCon footage? I didn't. Did anybody else?
My friend Pam was there the whole weekend with glamming up all the girls. So shout out to Pam. It looked amazing.
I just watched some Instagram stories, but yeah, it looked cool.
I wish they would do it in LA.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't. It's kind of annoying. I would have been there.
I'm obsessed with Bravo, and I would love to be there at BravoCon.
And then Charlotte Tara Chaw said, "Preach, Reverend Regina. I'm loving her moments." And then she said, "Shannon needs to bring 9 lemons to Key West to push down the bad juju."
Oh my goodness!
Or take some sage with her, right?
Yeah,
love me some sage.
And then
some sage.
Justin Doyle said, "Shannon turned an invitation to Key West into an invitation for pity."
Seriously.
Facts.
Seriously, Key West is like, I would literally go in a heartbeat. Okay, moving on to predictions.
Your AfterBuzz TV prediction.
I'll go ahead and start off. They're going to Miami. It's going to be crazy insane. I feel like it's going to be multiplied by the weaning party times like a million.
Scared.
Which I'm excited about.
Scared.
We need more trips for
We're
the
gonna
OC
see Braunwynn's
ladies.
boobs again.
We need more trips for the OC
We might
ladies.
see more than her boobs. Who knows?
Kelly's gonna get into it with the girls, so I'm excited to see that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I think I predicted this last week, but I think Tamra and Braunwynn are gonna hook up.
Yes,
if it's gonna happen anywhere, it's gonna happen in Miami.
What is hooking up to you? A making out or more than that?
No, they're gonna do more.
They're gonna like. Oh my god, actually, is it appropriate to say these things? They're gonna like play with each other's boobs.
Okay.
PG version.
They already did that in
They
hot
already
tub,
did that.
right?
Yeah,
PG version.
exactly. They've already done that. already been done.
Tamra and Kelly are going to have a big blowout.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So,
Tamra and Kelly?
yeah.
For sure.
She was so,
It's gotta come to a head.
That was really like, Tamra, yep, they're having a, like it was so convincing.
She knows.
She knows what's
Vicky
up.
might take up for her. That would even be.
Oh, is Vicky
more
going to go to
Vicky going to
Miami?
Miami?
Is Vicky going to
I hope
Cuba?
she is. That would really
I don't even think she was
amp it up.
invited.
I didn't see her in the
Oh, well,
commercials.
she wasn't
but I
invited
don't know.
tonight, but she was there.
True.
She appeared out of thin air.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It must be a full moon tonight.
I don't know.
I'll go check. Well, it's it's
It
very
was a week
cloudy in
ago,
LA.
I think.
Yeah, it is. It's rainy and cloudy. Okay, let's go ahead and exit out. Regina,
Hey,
tell
I
everybody
just
where to
gotta
find
say,
you.
we love you. Give me shelter. Keep watching.
Where can everybody find you?
At Instagram, Regina Coles. Guys, thanks so much for watching.
You can find me on Instagram at Carla Alcantara and Twitter at Carla_C.
You guys, super exciting. I'm going to be hosting the red carpet for the American Music Awards this Sunday for AfterBuzz TV, so make sure you tune in, and you can find me on Instagram at Shanti_Christina.
And I'm your host, Amanda Terry, and you can find me on Instagram at makeup_Mandy with an I. See you next week, guys.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.